さない方がいいのか。じゃないのがいいな。もうちょっとなんか違うな。これか。こんなでしょ。
Obviously, I got very few details, except that the vehicles are in lanes and it's a real tough drive from Reseda. All right, Inglewood, 405 South. Now that's more like it. At Howard Hughes Parkway, pickup truck slammed into the right shoulder wall. The driver injured. The vehicle along the right shoulder. Real sluggish drive right now from the 90s. Still got problems in South Almonte, 605 North of Valley. The three-car crash. Couple of links.
っちゃくる後ろから超上がってる。やば。ちょっとどっかで避けたいんだよ。本当？どっかでかわしたいな、これみんな。めっちゃ来るんだけど、後ろから。止めれるとこない。めっちゃ来るんだけど。なんかバイクとかめっちゃ来るよね。
もう来ない？なんかめっちゃ来るなぁ。だってみんなめっちゃぶっ飛ばしてるね、これ。山道みんなぶっ飛ばして大丈夫なんだよ。抜いてってくれたらいいのなバイクの。
何あれ。何してる。はい、終わりだね。お、高弘さんいらっしゃい。お元気ですか？どこ行ってたんだっけ？金沢行ってたんだっけ？金沢でしたっけ？どっか行ってましたよね。ね、俺も見たいわ。ほんと見たい。秋にこっち来たら上映会してほしいですけどね、どういう段取りなんだろう。するんでしょうね、きっとね、どっかで。ね、11月100周年ですよね。来月はどこ？東京？もうそろそろ東京なんですか？今どっか東海ですよね。来月には東京かな。早いですね。 の後はまた北へ向かうのかな。寒い時期。伊勢来週名古屋。おお、はいはいはい。ねえ、本当っすよ。僕もなんかそっちで見れる機会があったらなと思うけど、なかなかそんな機会がない。もうルート66シカゴまで行こうかな。ぶっ通しで3日走って。1週間ぐらい。11月のあの頃ね。でもなんかあの頃むっちゃ混んでそうですけどね、どこ走ってもね。11月11日。24時間マラソンしようかな。シカゴまで。LA シカゴ往復24時間耐久。車だけどね。でも車寝ずに24時間。オレンジヒル。ここあれだ。キャスタウェイだな。いいんじゃないこれ、ちょっとなんかないな。そうなんすか。じゃああれ、なんだっけ、ミッドポイントが済んだら、こっち来るんすか。一緒に来るわけじゃないんだね、じゃあね。バラバラなんすね。りょうくんママチャリするって言ってたよ。翔太さんはどういうルートなのかな。3ヶ月で完走かな。車で24時間ちょっとね。24時間ぶっ通して車運転できないのに危ないね。危ないっすよ。いや、自分ができるかできないかじゃなくて、周りのね、周り走ってる人に迷惑かけちゃうから、車じゃやるべきじゃないね。交代で運転するならいいですけどね。交代ならいいけれども。 カゴまで何マイルあるんだろう。シカゴ、イリノイ。28時間。2000マイル。3200キロ。ルート66通っていったら、30時間。遠いですね。3000マイル。フリーウェイ入らないと。2115マイル。3300キロ。3400キロ。30時間。まあ30時間だから1日半寝て2日でつける。寝て2日、片道2日。1日じゃ無理だ。1日じゃ片道も無理だった。まあ3日半かな。1週間。3日。1週間でつっちゃう。 何時？あ、もう花火終わったな。なんか詰まってるね。なんで？詰まってる。ちょうどディズニーランドの花火が終わってみんな帰るところかな。
And you can expect CT to run a break just in their vehicle off the freeway. Right now, it is slow along the main line from MLK. City of Carson, 17 north approaching the 405. We've got some southbound work, it looks like, right around Wardlow. Not many details. I know the cones are coming out, and this is slowing your drive from Willow. Pico Rivera, 605 south from Whittier to Washington. They cleared those 4 cars, but we still have 3 lanes blocked until tomorrow evening. This is for weekend paving. It is right now just a little busy through the South Frederick. Fortunately, the travel through there has improved. SoCal's only reliable traffic reports every 10 minutes on the 5 from the KNX News 24-hour traffic center. All right, let's take a look at weather. Mostly cloudy with some heat that way through. We're at low, in the 60s. Highs tomorrow should be mainly in the 70s. It might get to the 70s everywhere, but still in Valley, stay up to 60s to the low 80s. Orange County, obviously in the upper 60s to the 70s. At the moment, it is on that 67 and 66 along LA and Savannah. Time 57. This Mike Simpson here for UCLA Law Group Accident Injury Attorney. If you've had an auto accident, a slip and fall, an injury, or really any kind of negligence injury, or if you've been victim of assault, it's now easier than ever to get the injury help you need. Just call downtown. UCLA Law Group is California's top injury law firm, and they're available anytime you need them 24/7. They're ready to review your case. If you need to get in touch, just text the help number 40222. You pay nothing up front, nothing unless you win. You can also type calldowntown.com and search bar. UCLA Law Group is here to help payments listeners anytime, day or night. Text injury help to 40222. Injury help to 40222, or go to calldowntown.com and let them know you heard right here on KNX. Get that Garcia, a Peru Yakuza, Quiet, downtown LA, offers SC number 222-176. I call South Santa Fe, Los Angeles, California, 90013. Previous results not guaranteed for outcome. This act not constitute a certified relationship. Data and SMS messaging may be applied. The heat is on. The crowd is buzzing. Summer is in full swing. And the winning plays are happening now at Downey Hyundai. During the summer sales event, our brand new 2026 Hyundai Elantra SE was at $89 a month. That's right. New style, impressive fuel economy, everyday reliability, all for a big technique total fit. Whether it's your first car, your daily commute, or your next smart upgrade, your Elantra delivers comfort and confidence without overspending. Every new Hyundai is backed by America's best warranty, including a full year 100,000-mile powertrain warranty and one service program, so you can focus on what's next, not what could go wrong. It's why Downey Hyundai, California's #1 Hyundai dealer, just off the 710 at Firestone, or shop anytime at DowneyHyundai.com. $89 per month for 24 months, $4,000 down, $12,000 per year, plus tax, title, and license. On approved credit, Hyundai Motor Finance. No security deposit. #1 Hyundai dealer based on May 2026. Offer expires 6/30/2026. Okay, time to mix it up, LA. Go to Warner Brothers Studio Tour Hollywood, where you can explore real sets, backlots, and Hollywood magic on an actual working studio lot. Then, level it up. All new Superman experience, an immersive game and experience where you step into the story and become the hero. Way better than your couch. Book now at WBStudioTour.com. CNSFM HD2, Los Angeles. This is Southern California's news.
知らないとこ走ってやるんで。
Military fires a fried signalers on Saturday after a drone attack at a cargo ship with the Strait of Hormuz. ABC senior White House correspondent for Late Line.
That memorandum of understanding Trump signed with Iran is already framed. Bahrain is home to a major U.S. military base, so Iranian drones targeting its territory, accusing Iran of exporting chaos and undermining regional stability. Since the war began, Iran has repeatedly attacked neighboring Gulf states in retaliation for U.S. and Israeli attacks.
ABC's Andrew Gifford tells us the governor there has declared a state of emergency and is pleading with people to avoid driving.
Across Central and Eastern Kentucky's roads remain washed out, trees are down, Governor Andrew Beshear is urging people to stay off the roads, off these flooded roads, reminding Kentuckians that driving in these conditions could be life-threatening.
And a state of emergency in Utah. At least a dozen new fires erupted. State police are taking force of evacuations for several new counties.
Fire danger in Utah is rapidly growing. Officials telling people to have their go-back ready because any new wildfire that sparks could be life-threatening as crews are to fan out across the state.
ABC's Melissa Adon. The U.S. has dispatched search and rescue teams to help in Venezuela after a pair of powerful earthquakes just seconds apart toppled buildings to the ground, trapping people inside. ABC's Marcus Moore.
There have been more than 400 aftershocks reported since this incident. More than 1,400 people have been killed and more than double that injured. The political association of 55,000 people are said to be unaccounted for.
You're listening to ABC News.
Well, the results of the election have been certified by Lake County. They're likely to stop fighting friends who are fraud. Very corrupt. Those claims in the demonstrations have come without evidence. While the state is known for its small count, Lake County has done better compared to the last time primaries were held 4 years ago. There were more than 2.2 million ballots processed this time, and
correct.
Critics agree.
Well, that was fantastic.
Bringing in for voting and consulting. I'm the officer and I'm a searching and looking for some voters too. And then they can talk to the ballot box and the ballot box either into scanner and not have to be returned in that envelope and not have to go through signature verification and so many steps involved in processing voter mail ballots.
it's going to affect the street lights for fares and subsidies, which is self-existent. That would have cost the city about $8 million a year to deal with the growing problem of vandalism with the breakdown of old equipment and the proper options on the outbreak of street lights being recalled. And a number of LA film and production service companies have proposed more than 80 to 2026. Los Angeles, one more to the Shadow Cast Fiction is responsible for background and other processing and some of your favorite movie shows. Leonard J. Ellison's LCBS LA, he just can't compete anymore following the actors and writers strike, the pandemic, the long drought in business, and this busy. AI is replacing the background, the lighting, even the costume, wardrobe, and with so many of these companies closing down, entertainment turning down the businesses, local and state government needs to wake up. This is a problem not just for the entertainment industry, it's a problem for the economy of Los Angeles as a whole. And it's one that needs to be addressed very aggressively by the next Milwaukee administration and by the next governor. Because once these companies move out to other states, move to other countries, it will be difficult to get them back, even with efforts to lure them back with tax incentives. We're hopeful that new nationwide tax credits might help our cities stay ahead to use. That's that. But not over-allocated is a possible fix. And that is over what the people have done to help thousands of California.
The nonprofit Undo Medical Debt got a $550 million gift from Jack Tax founder and his wife. They made the announcement on social media.
Today, we are so excited because we're announcing a partnership with Undo Medical Debt to relieve over $500 million of unpaid medical debt for more than 250,000 Californians.
One of the reasons we wanted to share this directly is because if you happen to receive a letter in the mail letting you know your medical debt is being forgiven, you want to know
It's definitely real. Physician Melissa Clemente says people can expect to get the letters informing them that their medical bills have been paid in mid-July. More than 17,000 people are getting them in LA County alone.
For us, we think that, nobody's got to choose between their health and paying their bills, and no one should go broke just because they got sick, right? It's the one debt that people don't ask for, and it's something that people cannot control.
Because medical debt is the leading cause of bankruptcy. Undo Medical Debt has wiped clean 40 billion bills so far across the country, and this is the group's largest eraser in California. I'm Karen Adams, KNX News.
It is 10:11. Time to take a look at more minutes of what's happening on our freeway standing by. Hopefully there's an accident in South LA on the 110 southbound. Let's check it out. This is Jacob Amani. When you need help after an accident, I'm here for you.
Sizin çekleri var sanki.
Qualified. Not all customers will qualify. Christmas fee may apply. No Albert subscription required. Albert is not a bank. Albert instant loans are issued by FinWise Bank. Member FDIC. Not an actual client. No supply.
Carly, what's wrong? I just got hit with a car repair bill and turned on mine. I feel like you can never save any money.
Have you tried the Albert app? Albert is your financial assistant, helping you find ways to save and create custom budgets to actually grow your money. Plus, you can get up to $10,000 for big expenses, or advance up to $1,000 fast when you need cash right away.
Albert can get me up to $10,000?
Exactly. Albert costs you an advance and helps you grow your money in the long run.
I'm downloading Albert right now.
Download the Albert app and use promo code GO to borrow up to $10,000 for whatever you need. The Albert app helps you budget better and save more money so you reach your financial goals faster. Download the Albert app right now and use promo code GO to borrow up to $10,000. Use code GO to borrow up to $10,000.
You have unfiled taxes or are indexed to the IRS. This is important news. Did you know the IRS has programs specifically designed to help people struggling with tax debt? Powerful tax assistance programs that can save you thousands if you qualify. No one knows these programs better than the experts at Optima Tax Relief, America's most trusted tax resolution firm. A-rated by the Better Business Bureau. Their award-winning tax attorneys and licensed professionals have resolved over $3 billion of tax debt for their clients. One call to Optima and start the process, helping to put an end to your worries about wage garnishment, asset seizure, and other aggressive IRS actions. Find the best options to solve your tax problem. Call the experts at Optima Tax Relief today for a free consultation.
Call 800-966-3144. That's 800-966-3144. 800-966-3144. Optima Tax Relief.
Termites don't serve.
They beat and breathe 24/7. If you haven't had a termite inspection in the last 3 years, don't wait for costly damage. Call Pacific Coast Termite for a free termite inspection from a licensed technician. They'll identify any termite activity and recommend the right treatment. No chance, no poisonous gas, and no move out. Blaze oil treatment will have minimal disruption at home, with tenant, or your business. New treatment, get 10% off, a 3-year warranty, and 90-day sales gas OAC. Serving all of SoCal. Call 800-PACIFIC. That's 800-PACIFIC. PacificCoastTermite.com. Some restrictions apply.
Party in your place this summer? Fix things up inside and out with your live sports deal. Now it's low. Get up to 45% off select major appliances and save up to an additional 25% off when you bundle select major appliances. Plus, save $80 on the select Starboil Performance Series gas grill. Now $299. Mark that finally. It's here and below. Valid for 7 days. Plus, my black. Legendary fellowship. Pros.com. More details.
You're in small business. Pressure never lets up. Something's always coming. That's why business owners turn to LendSeek for funding. I don't need policies. I need options. LendSeek's AI platform will show you real funding choices. Now I can cover payroll, handle taxes, and go after growth opportunities without daily stress. Up to $5 million with funding in as fast as 24 hours. No upfront costs. No prepayment penalties. Start ready, stay ready. LendSeek.com. LendSeek.com.
Coming up, the campaign, Los Angeles Fair Fair Advance going forward, and a free week will continue tomorrow. Stories coming up right now, 10:15. Time to see what's happening on our freeways. Here's 10:15.
South Los Angeles, we are seeing some sluggish traffic. This is on the 110 heading southbound, things slowing down around Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard and not getting better until you are past Vernon Avenue. This is where we had a car. It spun out, spent some time blocking the left lane. Still might be partially blocking that lane as we speak right now. Once you get past Vernon, traffic is moving a lot better. Especially when you're past 51st, things really open up and your southbound trip looks like a good one towards the 105. Getting into Inglewood, still seeing sluggish traffic on the 405 heading southbound, getting to Howard Hughes Parkway. This is where we had an accident in a car that hit the sidewall. Good news as of right now, it does seem to be getting moved over to the right hand side. Heading to Granada Hills, we got to check out some very slow traffic. This is on the 118 heading westbound. All lanes blocked right now as you get to Balboa Boulevard. This is where we had a 4-car crash. Crews are getting to the scene. We're working to move this one out of the way. If you need an alternative route, perhaps just use the 101 instead between the 405 and the 27. That's looking like a really clear trip. Finally, downtown, still seeing very slow traffic on the 101 heading northbound. That RV still sitting there just before the exit toward the Alameda. After that, the 101 northbound looks like a smooth trip, really all the way toward the Hollywood Hills. SoCal's only reliable traffic reports every 10 minutes on the 5 to maintain a smooth 24-hour traffic sound.
It's 65 degrees on the Miracle Mile. Ellie Mayor Karen Bass has got a big change in her campaign team based on the law election against Councilwoman Nikki Rahman in November. Her top candidate, Herman, has stepped down and against the presidential Congress Rodriguez, who was campaign manager to Joe Biden's Kamala Harris presidential campaigns in 2024. Herman has been with that for 5 years. He says he has strategic differences with the mayor over the direction of the campaign. When he talks about the move with Melanie Mason, California Bureau Chief Sports Politically.
It's never a great time for a campaign to sort of change its personnel midway through. I don't think that any candidate typically would like to see that happen. And I think that it just sort of underscores the challenges that Mayor Bass faces now in this runoff. Look, she is an incumbent that has a very high approval rating. She is not running against a Republican in a very Democratic state. She's running against a fellow Democrat. So I do think that this shakeup is a reflection, perhaps, of differences of how best to sort of solve this very tricky problem that if you're an incumbent where your constituents seem to be unhappy with the status quo, how do you address that?
We also asked about the runoff campaign.
The conventional wisdom is after Labor Day is sort of when the general elections tend to kick off. But I think if we learned anything in sort of the political landscape, not just in this particular race, but more broadly, is that a curveball can come and really change the dynamics of the race at any time. I mean, remember, I think Mayor Bass is testament to that in the sense that she was the most popular official in the Los Angeles area prior to the fire. And that so thoroughly changed her political outlook. So I certainly wouldn't rule out the possibility of something happening during the summer that can galvanize people's attention. But otherwise, I think people are generally, hopefully, I hope for them, going to go about their merry way and then maybe tune back in once the campaign picks up in the fall.
Candidates, which candidates start to hedge? Somebody has to sort of be able to do that.
Polling has indicated that little that we've seen that they start off pretty neck and neck, and that is a big difference than if Mayor Bass is running against a Democrat. Polling has showed that head to head, Mayor Bass had a double-digit lead over him. I think that's reflective of the fact that this is a very blue city and that Democrats so thoroughly outnumber Republicans. But in this case, there are a whole lot of Democratic voters that are up for grabs. And again, if we're looking at a mayor who has favorability issues, it might be that Karen Bass-Hammerberg might be looking for another Democrat to get behind. One thing that I think is worth noting is that the electorate in November is going to be different than the electorate that we saw in the primary. It will be younger, and it will be more diverse, and it will be more progressive. What we saw in the primary was that those voters, when they did show up, tended to be Nikki Robin voters. So it's possible we could see an electorate that is even friendlier towards Councilmember Rahman who lives in the fall.
The party strategies have comments. They vote and that's what First, two case of West Nile virus has been confirmed in Long Beach this year. Health officials are reminding people that mosquito season is just getting started.
The person who contracted the virus was hospitalized with what's known as neuroinvasive illness, but is now recovering at home, according to Long Beach health officials. Say this is the worst symptomatic human case reported in California this season. West Nile virus is spread through the bite of an infected mosquito, and while most people who get it never develop symptoms, some can become very ill. With hotter weather here, officials are encouraging people to wear insect-repellent, dump any standing water around their home, and avoid mosquito bites, especially around dawn and dusk. And now to Vivian Kalick.
Big changes are coming for federal student loan borrowers starting July 1st, including the end of the Biden-era income-driven repayment plan, forcing 7 million people to find a new place. But the biggest change was the cap on how much students can borrow for the first time.
There'll be no aggregate loan limit for graduate students, $100,000 total, and for professional students, $200,000 total.
That's Janet Lauren, Bloomberg Higher Education Finance Reporter. That means no more unlimited borrowing for grad school students or those in medical and law school. Even parents of dependent undergraduates will have a total limit of $65,000 for 4 years.
The goal of the administration is to drive the prices down and how these programs and perhaps direct students to less expensive programs.
In response, schools have created a list of preferred private lenders, banks to make up for the loss of government loans. But so far, no schools are lowering tuition. I'm Bloomberg's Tom Busby on KNX News, brought to you by the Paul Jacobs Injury Hotline, 800-345-6789. Southern California is a place with endless ways to do. Yes, let's be honest, we spend our free time looking at our phones and binging our favorite TV shows. So you need to get out more with Natalie Davidian. See it at the beach,
Open sports play, pickleball,
at the stadium,
sports fans have options on both sides of the region.
downtown,
Art, music, food, fashion.
or in your own
If
community.
you're looking to meet new people,
Natalie Davidian has it covered with You Need to Get Out More every day on KNX.
Download is qualified. Not all customers are qualified. Credit for fees may apply. No Albert subscription required. Albert is not a bank. Albert Instant Loans are issued by Jim Life Bank. Member FDIC. Not a national client. So supply.
hey, what's wrong? I just got hit with a car repair bill. I'm behind on rent, and I feel like I can never save any money. Have you tried the Albert app? Albert is your financial assistant, helping you find ways to save and create custom budgets to actually grow your money. Plus, you can get up to $10,000 for big expenses, or advance up to $1,000 fast when you need cash right away. Albert can get me up to $10,000? Exactly. Albert spots you at a bank and helps you grow your money in the long run. I'm downloading Albert right now.
Download
the Albert app and use promo code GO to borrow up to $10,000 for whatever you need. The Albert app helps you budget better and save more money so you reach your financial goals faster. Download the Albert app right now and use promo code GO to borrow up to $10,000. Use code GO to borrow up to $10,000.
I was standing in line at the grocery store when a little boy looked at me and said, "Mommy, why's that lady have cream marks on her legs?" He was talking about my varicose veins and I was mortified. With summer coming, I knew I couldn't keep hiding them, so I called West Medical. They were kind, understanding, and their treatments are quick, effective, and have little to no downtime. Best of all, most PPO insurance plans are accepted. Call 1-800-WEST-MED for your free, no obligation consultation. Or visit westmedical.com.
As a kid, I wanted to snowboard all over the world, but then I contracted bacterial meningitis. My legs were amputated and molded. Thanks to great care, I became a professional athlete. Put your money where the miracles are. Switch to your children's Miracle Network Hospital.
1023 soccer fans who are in town this weekend for the World Cup may get a kick out of this. Pretty Beach Festival, Santa Monica Pier. They won't even have to just watch your sidelines. Just have some options. Many options. John Barrett's right here.
You certainly have a choice. You can just plant your chair in the sand and just hang out, or you can take on all comers. The athletic competition includes all kinds of events like paddle boarding and ocean swimming, beach volleyball, lifeguard challenges, skateboarding, strongman competitions, and even tandem surfing contests. You name it, they have it. I was talking to Donald. He said he's ready to go in all of it.
Surfing, strongman, eating contest. A couple of beers on top of that. Just another month about it. You know what I mean?
Of course, you could choose to just soak up the sun and enjoy the live music, the beer garden, or even take a spin on the roller rink. Again, the festival takes place in Santa Monica at the pier all weekend long. I'm John Barrett, KNX News.
Some of the Pixar team animators behind Toy Story 5 and visiting hospitals around Silicon Valley and the nation. One of the artists says they just look forward to meeting the kids.
Often they're with their brothers and sisters, other family members, so when it works best, we're all sitting together, drawing, hanging out, chatting, having a fun time, and forgetting about everything else.
One of a 6-year-old said it had a big impact on him.
Not necessarily a name that he would know, like a Woody or Buzz or one of the actors, but he is big on drawing and art, and so being able to meet somebody and draw with, an animator is incredible.
More than 300 hospitals in the U.S. been holding Toy Story 5.
あ、これも歌詞ないじゃん。
25 with what's happening on the freeways. Let's go to Sam.
Well, we are taking a look at your drive northbound on the 110 from Gardenia towards South Los Angeles right now. Super slow traffic from the 91 and affecting the 91 westbound getting onto the 110 heading northbound. This is because of an accident about Redondo Beach Boulevard. Several vehicles are involved here. It appears as if lanes are being blocked. Some vehicles might also be in the center divide as well. Here reports of possible smoke from the scene. This one could take a little while. If you need an alternative, perhaps use the 405 or the 710 to move northbound instead. Royal Heights seeing very slow traffic on the 5 northbound, making your way past the 60 toward the 7th Street exit. This is because of an accident involving a couple vehicles right off to the right-hand side. Still an area where the shoulder is very skinny, though, so it's affecting traffic pretty significantly. Finally, taking a look at Medina Hills, where we are still seeing some very slow traffic on the 118 heading westbound. This is because of a full closure at Alcoa Avenue, dealing with a big accident and even alternative to this. Perhaps just use the 101 between the 405 and the 27. So that one reliable traffic reports every 20 minutes on the 5. Continuously 24-hour traffic center.
Time for the weekend, or might be in 60s. Well, pretty much in the 70s and Indian Valley too. Fine deals in the 80s, like in the low 80s, 82s, 83s. Orange County in the 60s and 70s, pretty much everywhere. Right now, we're looking at Whittier is 71 degrees, North is 70. Santa Valley, Burbank at 67, and along the now it is 65 degrees.
When new Biggie deals with YouTube, whatever name you look for. It's like a music mixing board of yours and yours is machine. Download some Pro music with a JVC and the $4 2-byte snap. Try the drum and bass of deals with a double stack and a $6 Biggie Bag. Also, full-on serious symphony with an $8 Biggie Bundle, the grand finale of Smoking. And the best part? Now spending. 4, 6, and $8 Biggie deals how you want them. Not many. Okay, I have to tell you, I was just looking on eBay where I can put all kinds of things I love, and there it was.
A hologram trading card. One of the rarest. The last one I used for my set. Shiny like the...
Designer handbag of my dreams. Was in the time. You can have it. Now everyone got it. Ooh, you should just do it.
They had all the portraits. No one. Beautiful.
Name design is for the kids. People. Things, people, friends.
Toyota's We Make It Easy sales event is here to keep your summer moving. Get great deals from Toyota's built for any summer adventure. Like the all-hybrid Camry with efficiency and style that never slows down. Tacoma with the power to take your summer to new heights. Or Rav4 Hybrid with the versatility and range for all your plans. Don't miss great deals on Toyota's most popular models. We make it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
What can you do at Toyota.com? Better question, what can't you do? Because at Toyota.com, you can check out our latest models, search our inventory, and see our latest offers. You can even build and purchase a new Toyota right online. Picking the exact model and color that's right for you. Whether you just want to download a brochure or you're ready to buy, all things Toyota are at Toyota.com. We make it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
Hey, Jay Leno here, and I'm teaming up with the Young Guys to celebrate their 40th anniversary. July 24th, we're giving away one of my favorite muscle cars, the 1987 Buick GMS. Club Toronto members will have 4 races to offer, and 1 lucky winner will not only drive off of the Iconic Ride, but also get $400,000 in free play. Your chance to win an American original only at Young Guys. You in? Details on YoungGuys.com will be found in the campus.
Using included unfairly reports prior to no reason, distributing or harass, contact employment attorneys. Unlike other attorneys, you pay nothing up front, and only when you win. And type into your search bar, thelaborlaw.com. Thelaborlaw.com. Contact attorney Fareed, contact Ellen Margaret, DBA, and contact attorney group.
Aquí, sí,
For a free case review. Go in with against the federal work. Visit thelaborlaw.com.
駐車場の邪魔だからどけくわ。さあ、無事到着と、お疲れさんでした。
Co-founder Sergey Brin has donated $82 million to a political committee fighting vaccination. Well, Governor Newsom opposes the one-time tax on billionaires in California. He's now calling for a national billionaire tax.
はい。
an economic reason. The truth